my god, I'm so afraid of peas and carrots. Hey everyone, it's Theodore and I'm here on day 6 of my Martha level challenge where I am trying to get my skills to the Martha level by going to the International Culinary Center in Soho, New York. And I'm bringing you all with me, 125 episodes worth. And we are on episode 6. Today we are getting saucy with sauces. And this is a French-based school, so you can imagine sauce day is crazy. It's so crazy that sauce day is not one day, but it is 2 days. What does that mean to you? What it means is, first of all, I'm going to change your macaroni and cheese forever, by explaining a couple little tips for a bechamel sauce in this little episode. So we did several sauces. Many of them were very involved and complicated. The simple one is bechamel. Now, I have made a bechamel sauce, which is a great thing to add to a homemade mac and cheese. I'm not talking about that delicious mac and cheese that we pull out of a box when we were kids and put the little powder on and water. Not talking about that. I'm talking about that mac and cheese that's good enough to use like Gruyere, good enough to put in the oven with some beautiful breadcrumbs on top. That mac and cheese. You know you've had it, you know you've bought it somewhere, you know you wish you've had it if you haven't, but that kind of mac and cheese we did today. It was incredible, and one of the tips that I learned that will forever change my mac and cheese is when you are making a bechamel sauce, which is very, very simple. A bechamel sauce is this. It is butter, it is flour, it is milk, a little bit of nutmeg. We used a little bit of cayenne pepper, and that's pretty much it. Oh, salt. Don't forget your salt. And the idea is you melt the butter, you add the flour, you whisk the flour together. Now that creates what we call a roux in the business, or in the business. I guess I can say that because I'm like in the precursor of being in the business, I guess. So anyway, it is a roux. And I've made many a roux because people really like it when I make homemade mac and cheese. It's a great thing to make for people when they're like just moving in. I have this funny story. My friend Jen, I made her the mac and cheese. And what I do is I buy just a white, like a white dish that you would put mac and cheese in the oven in that has a lid. And then I give it as the gift. So it's not like, oh, bring my thing back. Like I buy a brand new one, I wash it, I make the mac and cheese, I deliver it. Great. So I brought it to my friend Jen the day that she moved in, and she was so excited because she was starving and she had all these movies, all these things going on, and they had no silverware. She could not find her silverware. So full on, I think she was like digging it out with like a plastic cup, which is hilarious. So if you ever deliver it to someone that's moving, you might want to include a couple of forks, which are fine to return. So anyway, I digress. Back to the bechamel sauce. So I've made this quite a few times, and I've always had a pretty decent, everyone likes it, you know, but is it correct? I don't know. Well, that's why I'm going to school, everyone. That is why I'm here, to get my skills to the Martha level, which is being 100% and knowing your shit. So the thing about a bechamel sauce, or any roux rather, is that you need to boil, okay? You need to boil the roux, because what that does is it creates the thickening. It activates the gluten, which will give you the thickening properties of a roux. Now, I've never really taken it that far, I guess. So I melt my butter. I've always whisked the flour in, and then I panic because I don't want to burn the flour. So then I add the milk in, and I would always simmer it because that's what my recipe said to do. But I never really knew exactly the texture I was looking for until today. But once you bring that to a boil, then simmer, that is when you're really activating that thick gorgeousness. And then it will reduce and thicken a little bit, and then you get that beautiful sauce. And it is like incredible to taste a beautifully done bechamel. And so the way this school works is I work with a partner. So Lisa and I killed it on this bechamel. And our chef instructor, Chef V, was very happy with it. She had no notes, which is amazing. Had a really beautiful velvety texture. I mean, it tasted like buttery and cheesy and all these things, and there was no cheese at this point. Okay, after your bechamel is gorgeous, then you just add the cheese of your choice. We did Gruyere, it was incredible, and then you just add that to macaroni, and we did a little toasted breadcrumb on top. Done. I would pop that in the oven. It would melt and be delicious and gorgeous and get that crust, which I think we did. Our chef instructor finished that part because we were already on to the next sauce. So anyway, that's that. So it's funny, in school, you have these like moments of sheer panic where you're like, oh my God, I'm so afraid of peas and carrots. And then you have these other moments where like you're focused, you're calm. I've been meditating, by the way, I've been meditating, which is really, really changing my life. It is so helping dealing with the stress of a kitchen. So you have these other moments where you're just sort of in it and you're very focused and you're very direct and you feel like you're there and you bring it and you're there and you're just like, wow, amazing. Like I'm absorbing all of this information because trust me, we did like 5 or 6 sauces today, like 5 or 6 sauces. And I'm in school from 9:30 to 3. It is mind-blowing. And we have like a 30-minute lunch. So we are pounding out dishes left and right. And this is just level 1. This is just episode 6. Like we have a lot more to go. So anyway, if this is your first time checking out this vlog, this is basically the format. I kind of tell you how I'm feeling, what I'm doing, and I always try and share a fun tip with you at home so that you can try something new or make your cooking a little bit better. All right, everybody, I hope you liked today's vlog. Please tune in for episode 7 where I'm telling you about emulsified sauces. So I might have some fun tricks to share with you about making your own mayonnaise. What? Love that story. Until then, please give me comments, let me know what you think, and share this with a friend if you're liking it. All right, everybody, bye.